Welcome to the informal newscast of bilingual investing called Crypto Climate. Jay here with you guys today presenting the climatic pulse and forecast of the markets during the last 24 hours. But before we do so, guys, like this video if you enjoy this type of content. Make sure you guys sub to our YouTube channel by clicking right here and the notification bell to stay tuned for free educational content. Free, guys. I hope you enjoy. Moving on to the fear and greed index, we see that we're currently at around 22 right now. Still at around extreme fear in the markets after Bitcoin's dump yesterday. We're going to review that, after, the Fed came out, the FOMC meeting, all that good stuff, all that noise. We're going to definitely analyze that in the charts today. And just seeing down here, we see a high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high, and then we had a low, a lower low, lower low, and lower low, so we're just in a downtrend, in the fear and greed index over, this certain period of time. So again, just stay tuned. It's very important to understand market sentiments as we discussed in our previous video right over here, guys. Look, you click on videos, you come over here, Bitcoin fear and greed index. You can find it right here in our video section of our channel. Great educational video. So moving on to the charts, guys, BTC had a very highly volatile day yesterday. Man, oh man, look at that wick, that sell pressure wick, insanity, all the way down to a new local low of $18,100. Insane. We closed below that key support level of $18,773, but today we do see that uptick here, the upswing towards the previous resistance of $19,550, which continues to be that pivotal resistance level, as we can see with the sell wick here. The candle is green, is bullish right now, so it's positive. So we have to wait and see how it's going to close by the end of the day today. But guys, green candle, stay tuned. Let's see what Bitcoin is going to decide to do in the next couple of hours. So moving on to the weekly chart, we do see this massive buy wick here. The candle is red, is bearish, is negative, but we do see the clear wick testing that key support of $18,600 on that weekly level. We are still below the 200-week moving average, so that is bearish. And we've been here for week after week after week, just with the exception of a couple of weeks up back here. So that's bearish. It continues to be, but this weekly candle with the buy wick here, it might close as a dragonfly doji. So let's make sure that we stay tuned. We're gonna keep covering this for you guys here as always. So let's see how the candle is gonna close from here on out to Sunday. Regarding the Bitcoin dominance, not much news. We got rejected with some sort of double top here at around the 41.58%, and we're just currently testing these levels at around 40.70%, give or take, currently right here. So not much with regards to the Bitcoin dominance, but we are remaining up here after making, the big jump from these lower 39 to 40% levels. The DXY stole the show yesterday after that FOMC meeting, the Fed, all that good stuff going on. We see that it pumped and it broke the previous resistance of 110.80 on the DXY. The Dixie, you gotta love it. Look at this candle, came back down to test that previous resistance at the previous local high, and look at the wick. The wick, it says everything. Look at that buy pressure in that sense, and then we made a new local high today as well. So the candle is red, is bearish, but we remain up here, so that's slightly bullish. So in the next couple of days we're going to stay tuned to see how that's going to react. So guys, with regards to the top 5 cryptocurrencies and their performance during the last 24 hours, we start immediately with Bitcoin. BTC, the king, at around $19,218, up 3.63%. Number 2, we have Ethereum at around $1,316, up 4.444444%. Number 3, we have BNB, currently at around $275 a pop, up 3.68%. And then number 4, we have XRP, the scam. Man, the scam is pumping. Got to give it to it, when it's happening. It's about, half a buck at that 48 cents level, up 23.22%. Man, in the last 24 hours, that SEC case, man, probably some good news around the corner, but we'll see how that plays out. And then number 5, we have Cardano, ADA, at around 0.45 cents, up 5.57%. Then essentially we move on to the top 5 best performing assets during the last 24 hours. We start with the scam. We reviewed that already. Let's move on to the next coin. Then we have Algorand. It's at around 37 cents, up 16.31%. Then we have the restaurant coin, Chili's, at around 26 cents, up 14%. Then we have Unicel Leo at around $4.89, up 12.78%. And then we have Arweave at around $10 a pop, up about 10% in the last 24 hours. Then we have the top 5 worst performing assets during the last 24 hours. We start with another scam, Terra Classic, the classic scam, at about under a penny. It's down 4% in the last 24 hours. Then number 2, we have Lido DAO at around $1.79, down 1.38%. Number 3, Binary X. Hadn't heard about that coin. Interesting. It's currently at around $160, down 0.53%. Number 4, ApeCoin, the monkey coin, at around $5.87, down 0.45%. And then number 5 is a stable coin. So the markets have been up in the past 24 hours, as we saw with Bitcoin's previous daily candle. Guys, today's episode is all about Jay, how long is the bear market gonna last? That's a great question. No one's gonna know 100%, but what we can do is analyze this past cycle right here just to have an idea. That doesn't mean that this necessarily has to play out 100%, but it's always good to have that idea. So if we take a measured move from what was the bottom all the way to the highest point of Bitcoin for the past year in 2021, that was about 1,066 days. So again, if we assume that the bottom is currently in, which no one knows, it might or might not be. If it's not, then we might do a similar video, in the future after we fully determine what that bottom was for Bitcoin. But assuming 17.5 was the bottom, and you expand out, to 1,000. Let's see here. We have 1,066. Yep, that's what we calculated. So you extrapolate that out here, 1,065, give or take. Let's say Bitcoin would be 111,000 a pop. Man, that'd be nice. So we would be looking at around May of 2025, guys. That's a far ways out. Most people want the Fed to pivot earlier. They want that the market to have that momentum come back into the market. People start buying, that frenzy, a bull market to start here, that in the other, and as we saw, that's not the way it played out previous cycle or in the previous cycles. What played out? Time is the key. Patience is the key to success. So all these moves, they won't really matter, when we're down here or even here. If you're gonna sell down here in 2 or 3 years, you know what I mean? It's all about having that perspective. So again, May 2025, that's a far ways out. That's what I'm expecting, late 2024, early 2025, as that bull market cycle top. Of course, the bull market starts before, right after the bottom, so after that, that's assuming 17.5 was that bottom, then, that's a great date target range to have in mind. 2 to 3 year time frame. It's all about patience. Patience wins this game. So, we got to make sure that we play the game right. Guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure you guys like the video, sub to our YouTube channel. There's a link in the description below with our website where you can find access to our, our social networks, cryptocurrency exchanges, just tools and resources that you might need in your crypto journey. So again, guys, click the notification bell. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Have a good one.